The Shadows of Elmwood. In the sleepy town of Elmwood, an ancient legend whispered through the streets. It spoke of the shadows, dark entities that thrived in the forgotten corners of the town, preying on the unsuspecting. For decades, the legend was dismissed as mere folklore, a ghost story to keep children from straying too far at night. But in the fall of 1984, the shadows revealed themselves once more. Eliza Harper, a young journalist, arrived in Elmwood, eager to uncover the truth behind the tales. Her editor had scoffed at the idea, but Eliza felt a pull towards the mystery, something she couldn't quite explain. She rented a small cottage on the edge of town, its dilapidated state a testament to its age and the stories it held. On her first night, Eliza heard whispers. Soft at first, then louder, more insistent. She attributed them to the wind and the creaking of the old house, but a sense of unease settled in her chest. Determined to dismiss her fears, she decided to explore Elmwood by day and interview the locals. Mrs. Turner, the town's elderly librarian, was the first to speak of the shadows. Her eyes, clouded with age, brightened with the fire of memory.
"They come out when the sun sets,"
she warned.
"Stay indoors, keep your lights on, and whatever you do, never look directly at them."
Eliza nodded, her skepticism wavering. She jotted down notes, feeling the weight of Mrs. Turner's words. That evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Eliza felt an odd chill. She locked her doors and turned on every light in the house, the flickering bulbs casting long shadows. She sat by the window, staring into the darkening woods, and saw them. Silhouettes moved among the trees, their shapes shifting, blending with the night. A scream tore through the quiet town, freezing Eliza's blood. She raced outside, her flashlight slicing through the darkness. The beam landed on a young girl, her face pale with terror, eyes wide and unseeing.
"Help me!"
the girl whimpered.
"They're coming!"
Eliza grabbed the girl's hand and pulled her into the house, slamming the door behind them. The shadows pressed against the windows, their forms twisting and writhing. Eliza could feel their malevolent presence, a suffocating weight in the air. "What's your name?" Eliza asked, her voice trembling.
"Lila!"
the girl whispered. They huddled together, the lights flickering ominously. Eliza's mind raced, searching for a way to fend off the shadows. Mrs. Turner's warning echoed in her ears. Never look directly at them. But Lila was staring at the window, her eyes glazed. Eliza grabbed her shoulders, shaking her gently.
"Don't look!"
she pleaded.
"Stay with me."
The girl blinked, snapping out of her trance. The shadows clawed at the glass, their whispers growing louder, more frantic. Eliza grabbed a Bible from the dusty bookshelf, holding it close. She began to read aloud, her voice wavering but determined. The shadows recoiled, their forms dissipating into the night. The air cleared, and the oppressive weight lifted. Eliza slumped to the floor, exhausted, Lila clinging to her side. The town of Elmwood never forgot that night. Eliza's story spread, a warning to those who dared to forget the legends. The shadows still lurked, waiting for the unwary, but Elmwood was ready. They knew the darkness that watched and waited, always hungry, always patient. And Eliza Harper, with her pen and her courage, ensured that the light would never fade.
If you enjoyed this video, so please like, share, and subscribe.